That's real, man. Just switching back on basketball real quick, man. Because, you know, like I said, you're your high school coach, too. I know we was talking about a lot of community stuff for sure, and that's just good to get that out there. I always wanted to ask you, like, how do you feel, and I know we talk about it on Coach's Corner, that's another segment we have, but how do you personally feel about AAU basketball right now?
Terrible.
Real quick.
I'm telling you, it's the consistency. I'm telling you.
It's terrible, man.
Do you think it's translating to the high school game in a negative way?
In a negative way.
What do you think, if you had, suggestions on how to change it, what do you think needs to come back into play for us to get the game back to? Because, I played, 4 years. I went to JUCO afterwards, so I love the game. Put in my 10,000, 20 hours, you know what I'm saying? Right. So how do you think the game can get back to what it used to be?
It can't be about winning. It has to be about structure and development, right? And it's about winning. Everybody just wants to win, and so there's no loyalty of the kids to a program. There's no true development of kids. I get kids that come to my high school team that dominate in one area on the AAU scene, right? But then can't find his way on the 494 feet, right, on a high school game. He doesn't understand language, doesn't understand vocabulary, right? Help side defense.
Defense.
Man. Just so much of it that we see as coaches that we're dumbfounded by, right? I got kids that can't do the mic drill, right? As sophomores and juniors, but want varsity minutes. And so we have to understand that it's a development, right? That there's layers to it, and if you're coaching AAU, there's a certain level of responsibility that you have to the development side, and that's just it, right? And for me, it's different because my kids know and they hate it when I say it. I don't care about winning. I win at life. I'm gonna teach you how to win at life, right? This ball's gonna stop eventually, whether it's here or it's there. If you don't have the IQ, right, off this court, then you're gonna fail at life. And I need you to be able to have generational wealth, right? So again, how are we going to use this to build what we need to build? So in that, there's no structure. It's a money grab from the organizations that are running the tournaments. So they don't care about any of that, right? I don't even think they do trophies anymore, do they?
I haven't seen a trophy in a long time.
Right. And so now you're just coming to play 4 games, 3 games, in and out. We took your money. We took your parents' money, right? Some of these programs shouldn't exist. A lot of these programs I'm funding. Right? And so, again, I have the ability to speak, right? Some of them I fund willingly. Some of them I fund disgruntledly because those kids, trusted in you and they still need a place to play. But you're not doing them a service. You're actually doing them a disservice.
And that was the thing why I wanted to ask you that, because that's always been kind of our perspective on what AAU is now. Like, even, before, when we were playing AAU, before social media, we thought, hey, we go to AAU because it's going to be some college coaches here. That was our mentality of being seen. I feel like now it's all about cameras. College coaches might not be there. That's why it kind of brought me on to my next question. Like,